back. The best Chelsea always. Yes, definitely. Have been out for a while, and I understand because I also got some problems. I also got issues back end with my uni, so I'm kind of busy with it. And also, not being able to upload regular on YouTube has been a major concern for me. But definitely, in the description, for just for this purpose, I have made an Instagram page only for this channel. Link is down in the description. Make sure you go there and follow that page. There, definitely, if I'm not uploading on YouTube, I make sure that I update my Instagram feed with all the transfers, latest transfers, rumors, updates, post-match, pre-match, short clips. I'm definitely uploading there. So make sure you check out that. Okay, in the meantime. Okay, so now we move to the reaction from the last match of Chelsea, Leicester 2, Chelsea nil. I have only one word to say: disastrous. There's nothing, feeling like being a Chelsea fan and seeing this kind of performances. It is so sad, in my opinion. Very sad because nothing's going on right. Lampard is not getting his plans right. Brendan Rodgers completely outplayed us, Leicester. We didn't have even a chance of fighting back. That was the way Leicester played us out. It's a big ringing bells for Lampard because that Leicester victory edged Lampard closer to eviction. But somehow, the club has given him another chance because we haven't seen anything big news coming out from the club that they are going to sack Lampard. But definitely they are working on options to replace him. You got Nagelsmann, you got Tuchel, and I think Thomas Tuchel is definitely a number one priority if the performances are going to continue like this. If not, if he ends the season properly from here on, I don't think Lampard is going to leave. But if he finishes in a rather, a 50-50 note, then definitely he will be replaced by someone like Nagelsmann, who can bring the best out of some of the players which we have in the squad, German players especially. So, anyways, moving back to the match, I think it was very, very disastrous, completely. I had no idea why Chelsea fielded such a team. You dropped Zuma, your first choice defender, and start Rudiger, who hasn't been so much regular in the Premier League. No Billy Gilmore. You play Mateo Kovacic, which it was, I think, the biggest mistake because he had no idea what he was doing, to be honest. And speaking about the big price tag which you have in your squad, Mr. Kai Havertz. Yeah, and there's nothing much, I have to say about him because he has done nothing so far to impress us or the Chelsea fans. To be very much fair, nothing as such he has done. It's very shocking that when you've spent 72 million, I understand that players do really need time. But I think after the coronavirus comeback, Havertz has kind of fallen down. He was so casual in the middle of the park that day against Leicester. I had no idea, seriously. And Lampard did not make the right substitutions going into halftime. Definitely at halftime, he should be making substitutions, but that didn't happen. He still continued to go on. And for me, I think yes, definitely there is one more point I would like to say. Yeah, when it comes to Callum Hudson-Odoi, it really feels like he is not performing to his best when he actually starts the match. But when he comes on as a sub, there is definitely some kind of passion and ganache in him that he goes and tears down the defense. I have seen this example against, I think, Aston Villa. He started the game. I think so. Aston Villa or West Ham. I'm not sure which one. He started that game and he started the Leicester game. And in both the games, he looked very, very off. When he comes on as a sub, there's a different type of vibe which he brings in the team. But starting 11, when he is there, I don't see him do anything. Nothing. He was off. The rest, all the players that night were off except Mason Mount and Edward Mendy. I feel as though Mason Mount was the most energetic player in our field for us. pretty much, he was very frustrated with his other teammates. They are not playing well up to the mark, and the passing is so poor. Mason Mount is doing all the work and giving to them, and they are not giving the end result. And the same goes to Edward Mendy. I think he conceded a couple of goals that match, but it was completely unfortunate. Indeed, his goal was definitely an unfortunate one to concede, and also the second one, which was a defensive miscommunication which resulted in that goal. But apart from that, I think Mendy also had a good performance. There was nothing that I could say that because of his mistakes we conceded. There was nothing as such. He saved us well. He saved many shots for us. I think if Mendy wouldn't have been there a goal, definitely the full-time score would have been 5 or 6 then, and I wouldn't be completely surprised at that, because Chelsea were that horrific against Leicester. So, anyways, we move on. We forget that now, because now after that match, definitely it has affected the players, because now the teams are getting ahead of Chelsea. You have Aston Villa, you have West Ham who are ahead of you, Southampton. Seems like these are ahead of you, and you really think that this is not the place Chelsea is supposed to be. They need to be up in the top, somewhere between 1 to 5. And the team which we used to mock in the beginning, Manchester United, Manchester City, now they are actually at the top of the table. Those guys are ruling, and they actually have a points gap between Liverpool. Liverpool have really been slipping up now, and we are facing Spurs before facing all of them once again in the return fixtures. So it's a big test for Lampard, and now really is the time to turn things up, because if something has to happen now, it has to happen now. Else it's not going to happen ever again. The return fixtures of top flight are very important. A win is very much required in order to Lampard to push Chelsea back into the title race. The title race is not over yet. It can still be brought back. I don't think we are going to win the title, but we definitely deserve its place in the top 4, and that can be achieved if Chelsea get back to winning ways from now on. They really need to stick their heads in the positive mindset and get the results coming in. So we talk about today's match, that is Chelsea face Luton in the FA Cup, and pretty much sums up for me that it's a victory for Chelsea. But I am not going to say my predictions, because this is a match where I want to see what Lampard does this match, because change in the formation, definitely the players are going to get rotated, but I really want to see the change that he brings in his team. That's why I'm not going to say my predicted lineup in that instance. So I am guessing it changed the formation, but I really do believe Lampard will not change the formation. He's gonna go with the same strong lineup which he fielded against Morecambe. So for me, definitely, I am expecting Lampard to do something a bit different. I want to see something different. I'm tired of seeing the same thing again and again. Something different. It's a big fixture for him to rotate the players, test out different things, and get the job done, because next we face Wolves, and we already last month, I guess, we lost to Wolves. Very, very harsh loss it was. In the dying seconds of the game, we gave the game to Wolves. So this time, the same mistake shouldn't happen again. We need to be very critical, very serious on our approach, and get the job done. So for me, I'm going to just end the video. Of course, it's going to be short, but I'm going to end the video just saying that there is no lineup and no prediction, because this match is pretty much predictable by all of us. All I want to say is something different from Frank Lampard's perspective, what he is bringing into this match. And I would be pretty much happy to do a post-match reaction if definitely there is a positive outcome from this result. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to this channel if you like this video. Let me know down in the comment section what kind of changes we would like to see against Luton today in the FA Cup fifth round, I guess. Yes, 5th round fixture. So let me know down in the comment section for sure. So until then, I'll be taking a leave. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye.